Hello everyone, welcome to Learn QA Automation. In the last section, what we did was we set up our framework structure in which we defined some of the packages or folders inside our project. We had our POM defined, and in POM, we had some of our dependencies like Selenium Java and TestNG. And before this, I just added one more dependency, which is WebDriver Manager. And I'll come to this in just a second. So to start this tutorial, what I will do is I'll simply create one package, or I would say a simple class just for now. I'll name will be test case. Okay, so in this I'm going to use the test annotation from TestNG, and I'll just create one simple method here just to demonstrate this scenario. So this is just simple method, and here what I will do is I'll call WebDriver Manager and call Chrome driver and set this up. So here I'm just setting up Chrome driver, and we'll just create a WebDriver instance real quick. Just to new Chrome driver. Okay, so it is quick. So now what I will do is I'll go to one website. For example, I'll go to google.com. Google.com. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just run it very quickly just to see if this is working or not. I just ran it. Uh, okay, so it's running. Okay, so browser has launched, and we are successfully able to launch to googlechrome.com. So this is a success right now. What I do is I quickly copy one of simple test scenario or test case rather than typing everything here to save some time. Give me a few seconds. Okay, so I just copied the code here from my other project. So this is a simple function or method which I'm calling here in our test annotation, and I just uh, specified all the code here. So here I'm doing the same thing. I am launching our Chrome driver, and we are going to some website like google.com in this case, and we are querying here, and then entering some text and then validating and asserting as well. So you can see we are doing almost all the steps, like entering some text in the field, then clicking on some elements, and then waiting for some element to be available in this piece of code, and then asserting as well if whether the title is matching or not. I'll again run this code real quick just to show the output. Let it run. So I'll explain the point that why I created this test case in this manner. So you can see this has launched. I searched milk some item. Then I think it will click on images icon and then look for some title attribute. Okay, it has clicked on images, you can see, and it will check for the title. Okay, so you can see test has passed. I'll go to my this section. So here you can see the test result. Test has passed, one pass. Okay, the test the text has matched. So what I'm trying to explain here is you will notice that in this test case, there is almost everything present in one method only. For example, these are driver related properties like drivers are initialized here. Okay, here I am getting some URL which will be getting from configuration file. Okay, for example, we'll be getting it from properties files. And here you will notice we have all the elements like web element, and we are entering some text, and everything is defined here. So elements currently are defined here. So what we'll do, elements will be defined in POM. POM is like page object model. We'll follow page object model, and here I mean is by defined in POM. I meant is that we'll be defining elements in different pages, and we'll follow page object model approach here. So we'll define in the respective pages. You will see that real quickly we'll be using all these sections here like app pages which we have defined here. And now you'll notice that there are some weights which we are using, and we'll define all these weights in some are basic utility, or define these weights in utility section. Okay, if that makes sense. If not, then definitely when we'll move forward, then you'll come to know what I mean by this. So, and other than that, we are adding some assertions here. So what we can do is assertions will be added in the same manner where we'll be defining the pages. So here assertion is on the same page. So we'll taking care of this as well. So you'll notice that from this class, like from this small test case, there are so many things which are like lying on the same page. So what we'll do is in the coming lectures, we'll segregate all these things, and we'll place them in the separate files. For example, in property files, we'll be defining our like static URLs, and then in POM, we'll be defining all our elements, and and the weights will be having some utility classes, and for different actions like for example, if there are different actions we are going to perform, like right now only we are performing send keys. So these are easier to manage on one page, but if there are more actions which we need to perform, like scroll to some element, scroll using JS, or click using JS, then there will be some base class which we'll be defining soon. And after that we'll be having assertions separately. And right now if you will notice that we are not logging anything, so in the coming sections as well we'll log these uh, in different package as well. Logs will be defined. So uh, for this lecture, this is something you need to understand, uh, that there will be separate sections, or we'll define it separately. So stay tuned. Thank you.